Yeah. Yep. So this is the problem. So today we'll discuss the last method. So I have told for finding optimum solution, there are two methods. One is stepping stone method and one is Modi method or UV method. So Modi method or UV method already we have discussed. So today we'll do stepping stone method. So actually in our syllabus only procedure is there. So if you understood the procedure when I explain the problem, so that's why I have taken one problem. So I will explain this problem so that you can understood the procedure. So you have to calculate, this is a transportation problem, 3 origins are given and 4 destinations are given. So for this particular problem, you have to identify optimum solution by using stepping stone method. Stepping stone method. So there are several steps of the stepping stone method. So I will explain one by one. The first 2 steps are same what we have done in Modi method. What is the first step? First step is nothing but you have to identify IBFS by using any one of the 3 methods. That is northwest corner rule, matrix minimum, or WAM method. First step is same. So which method you will apply for finding IBFS? Always we will use WAM method because WAM method is closer to your optimum solution. So step number 2 is nothing but what is step number 2 in Modi method? Step number 2 is nothing but you have to check how many number of occupied cells are there. If the number of occupied cells equal to m plus n minus 1, then that is called non-degenerate solution. Suppose if you got less than number of occupied cells is less than m plus n minus 1, then there exists a degeneracy, and you know how to resolve the degeneracy by taking a suitable independent position, and wherever you are choosing that position, assign a very small positive epsilon, which is equivalent to 0. Suppose 2 or less, then you will take epsilon 1 and epsilon 2. So already you know how to resolve the degeneracy. So step number 1 and step number 2 are same for stepping stone also. So step number 3 onwards, the procedure will change. So step number 1 is nothing but you have to identify IBFS. So I will do step number 1 now. So for this particular transportation problem, I will apply WAM method to find IBFS. So if you want to apply WAM method, first you have to check whether supply is equivalent to demand or not. So this is 17, those side you got. Similarly, this side also you got 17. So it is equal. So directly I can use WAM method. So WAM method means all of you know what you have to calculate. What you have to calculate? You have to calculate the penalties. So just I'm calculating the penalties both sides. So smallest value next to smallest value 1. Next to smallest value next to smallest value 1. Smallest value next to smallest value 3. Difference is 3. Okay. Similarly, repeat for columns. So 1. This is 3. This is 6, 11. This one is 5. Smallest and next to smallest 7. This one is 6. Difference. So go for highest penalty among rows and columns. What is the highest penalty? 6. How many times? 6 is there only one time. So you will choose this one. And in this minimum element is this one. So first allocation is made here. So 1, 2. So 1 is the minimum value. So 1 is allocated 0. 1 is allocated, you will get 1. So 0 is their row side, cross the entire row. So you have to repeat the procedure until you get a single row or single column. Now how many rows are there? 2 rows are there, 4 columns. Repeat the procedure. So this value will be as it is 1. So second row is cancelled dash. Third row you got minimum, next minimum 3. Next you can find out the differences. And this one is 3. This one is 5. This one is 4. And this one is 2. Okay. Now go for highest penalty among rows and columns. What is the highest penalty? 5. How many times 5 is there? Only one time. So you have to choose this one. So in this minimum element is this one. Next allocation is made here. 6, 5. 6, 5 minimum value is 5. 5 is allocated 0. 5 is allocated 6 minus 5 means 1. Now 0 is the column side. Cross the entire column. Now again 2 rows and 3 columns. Repeat the procedure. So next minimum element 2 and next minimum element 7. So difference is 5. So second row is cancelled dash. Third row 5 and next minimum element is 9. So 9, 5 difference is 4. And then similarly repeat for columns. So this is 3. Second column is cancelled dash. This is 4. And this one is 2. Now go for highest penalty among rows and columns. What is the highest penalty? 5. How many times 5 is there? Only one time. One time means you have to choose this one in this minimum element. What is the minimum element here? 2 is the minimum element. Next allocation is made here. So 1, 7. 1, 7 minimum element is 1. 7 minus 1, 6. 1 minus 1, 0. Now 0 is the row side. Cross the entire row. You have to repeat the procedure until you get a single row or single column. Now I got single row. Single row. Both the rows are cancelled. So single row I got. Stop the procedure. Check the value. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 is there. So directly allocate 6 for this one. And this one 15 for 3. And this for 9, 1. So now you can calculate, all of you know how to calculate. So minimum Z equal to minimum z equal to 2 into 1, 2 plus 3 into 5, 15 plus next allocation 1 into 1, 1. Next 5 into 6, 5 into 6, 30. Next 15 into 3, 15 into 3, 45. 9 into 1, 9. So you can add, you will get the total 7, 8, 13, 13 plus 9, 22, 2, 1, 1, 3, 6, 10. So 10, exactly 10 you're getting. So 1 not. So VAM method for this particular problem, step number 1 is VAM method. So what is the value you are getting? Minimum z equal to 102 you are getting by using VAM. So by using VAM method, you are getting minimum z equal to 102. So this already I've done so many number of times, so easily you can calculate this one. So next is step number 2. So I have already told step number 2 is also same. So what is step number 2? Step number 2 is nothing but check how many number of occupied cells are there. Number of occupied cells equal to how many number of occupied cells are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of occupied cells equal to 6. M plus n minus 1 equal to. M means rows. How many rows are there? 3. How many columns are there? 4. 3 plus 4 minus 1. That means 6. So therefore, what you are getting, number of occupied cells equal to M plus n minus 1. So whenever it is equal, it is called non-degenerate solution. This is called non-degenerate solution. The solution exists or not, non-degenerate. If it is less than, degeneracy exists. Degeneracy exists means you know how to solve the degeneracy. Already I've done. So in this case, equal means you can go to the next step. That is non-degenerate. This is non-degenerate solution. That means you can go to step number 3. So now the procedure will vary from step number 3 onwards. So now the procedure will vary. I will tell you. So I hope all of you understood up to this. Okay. Now I will move to step number 3. Step number 3 is nothing but. So in stepping stone method, step number 3 is nothing but you have to identify how many number of occupied cells are there in the problem. So how many occupied cells are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 occupied cells are there. That means step number 3 is nothing but you have to consider each and every occupied cell and you have to form a loop. So you know how to form a loop. So loop is nothing but a loop starts in the same cell and also ends in the same cell. A loop connecting some of the occupied cells only. Okay. In any single row or single column, only 2 corner points should be there. So that means you have to, step number 3 is nothing but you have to identify each and every occupied cell. So consider one by one. So first unoccupied cell you will consider, and then you will form a loop. Where you are considering unoccupied cell, there assign +1 auto. So in Mori method, you are assigning plus theta. Now you have to assign +1. So automatically the remaining corner point should be -1, +1, -1 like that. So like that you have to identify, and you have to identify the solution. Similarly, repeat for all the unoccupied cells. I will explain now. Then first case I will explain. That means first unoccupied cell I will consider. I will explain. After that you can consider the remaining unoccupied cells and you can do this one. Okay. So that means you require the table again. So just I will draw the table. So I will draw the table as it is 2, 3, 11, 7. Next one is 1, 0, 6, 1. And then 5, 8, 15, 9. So this is the table I am considering. So as it is table. So wherever you get the allocations, just write the allocations wherever you got. This 2, 1, this 3, 5. And then this 1, 1, and this 5, 6, and this 15, 3, and this 9, 1. So these are the occupied cells you got. Just I will drop this one now. It is not required. So step number 3, I have to consider each and every occupied cell. So step number 3. So first unoccupied cell. Step number 3 is nothing but you have to consider each and every unoccupied cell. You have to form a loop, and there you have to identify the solution. So I will tell you. So how many unoccupied cells are there? Occupied. So unoccupied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. So So 6 times you have to do this procedure. 6 times you have to do. So I will take the first one, first unoccupied cell. What is the first unoccupied? This cell. This is the first unoccupied. What is this cell number? 1, 3. So I am taking, consider the unoccupied cell. Consider the unoccupied cell. Unoccupied cell. What is that cell number? Unoccupied cell 1, 3. First I am considering unoccupied cell 1, 3. So wherever you are considering what I have said, wherever you have considered the unoccupied cell, there assign +1. There assign +1 to that cell. There assign +1 to that cell. Actually plus theta you will consider in Modi method. Now you have to assign +1. Okay, now you have to form a loop. All of you know how to form a loop. So already you know how to form a loop. A loop starts in the same cell and also ends in the same cell. A loop connects some of the occupied cells only. A loop in any single row or single column, only 2 corner points should be there. So now this one. So consider how many ways are there here? 3 ways are there. You can go like this, you can go like this, otherwise you can go like this. So 3 ways are there. So this is an unoccupied cell, so I cannot take it as a corner point. You know, loop definition fails. So obviously you have 2 choices, whether you can go like this, or you can go like this, or you can go like this. So there is a confusion where I want to take this one or I want to take this one. So I will leave this way. So you can go directly to this one because this is unoccupied, this is occupied. So first I will consider directly move like this. So this is a corner point. So this is a corner point. Now how many ways are there? Again, there are 2 ways. You can go like this or you can go like this. You can go like this. Suppose if I go like this, next occupied cell is here. So here, next unoccupied, this is also unoccupied. Occupied cell is not there. That means the loop finishes here. So loop definition fails. Loop starts here, loop ends here. So it is not a loop. Okay, it does not form a loop because it starts here, it ends here. So I won't consider this way. So there is only one way then. So you can consider the corner point should be an occupied cell. So this is unoccupied. So directly I will move like this. So this is called next corner point. This is an occupied cell. This is an occupied cell. See, occupied, except the first cell. Okay. Next, this is unoccupied. Only one way is there. So directly I can move like this. There is only one way. So I can move directly like this because this is unoccupied. This is occupied. Corner point should be an occupied cell. Okay. And next, so I won't consider this as a corner point. You know, in any single row, single column, how many corner points should be there? 2 corner points should be there. So that means this is already I got corner points. So what I will do, I will join directly. I will join directly. So here I have assigned +1. So this is -1. This is -1. Here I have assigned -1. So this is +1. There you have theta, minus theta, plus theta like that. So here +1. So it is -1 here. It is -1. Okay. Now +1 means you have to add. You have to add. -1 means you have to subtract. -1 means you have to subtract. So then what you will get? So directly I will draw like this. The table again. So that means what is the values? 2, 3, 11, 7. Next one is 1, 0, 6, 1. And then 5, 8, 15, 9. 15, 9. First, I will write whatever, wherever +1, -1 is there. First, I will finish that one. And loop cells, I will enter first. So +1 is there. So +1 means now this is occupied. Now this is occupied. Okay. So this is -1. 1 - 1 means 0. 0 means it is unoccupied now. This is unoccupied. 0. Okay. Next loop cell. -1. -1 means 3 - 1. 3 - 1 means 2. 3 - 1 means 2. Next, this is +1. +1 means 6 + 1. 6 + 1, 7. This is 0. 0 means no value. This is unoccupied cell. Now this is occupied cell. Remaining cells are as two. Remaining cells means this value 5 and this value is 1 and this value is also 1. Now how many cells you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. So you have to identify how much cost is different. So actually, what is the cost you got? 1 or 2. If you are considering these are the allocations, you are getting 1 or 2. Now, what is the difference? If I take this one is this one unoccupied cell, first unoccupied cell I have taken. So how much cost is difference? So that you have to calculate. So write on next line. In this case means if you choose unoccupied cell 1, 3. In this case, the change in transportation cost. The change in transportation cost. In transportation cost. the change in transportation cost equal to, just you can see this one. So this is added actually, plus 1 means now 11 is added. I won't consider again every multiplication, I won't consider. Just I will identify for this table, what is the change you got. So actually this is minus 2, 2 is eliminated, 2 is eliminated now, 11 is added, 11 is added. So that means what you will get first plus 1 you can finish. Plus 1 means what is that here, plus 1 means what is the total value, 11 into 1 means 11. 11 you got added, and then here plus 1. Plus 1 means what is that, 6 is already there, plus 1 is added, and one more time you have to add this 5. That means what is the value added actually? 6 into 5, 30. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 into 5 is 35. That means 30, 35. What is the difference? 1 is added. 1 is added in the sense means 5 is added. 5 is added. So plus 5. So 11 plus 5. Okay. Now what is the value subtracted? This minus 2. Minus 2 is ignored. 1 minus 1 means 0. So 0 means what is that? Totally 2 is eliminated. So in the total 2 is eliminated. 2 is eliminated means minus 2. And then minus one more minus is there. So this one. So this one is what is the 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 means 115 is reduced. Actually 3 15s are 45. So 3 minus 1 means 2. 2 15s are 30. 30, 45, what is the difference? 15. And the minus 1 means 115 is reduced. Reduced means minus 15. So that means what is this value? This is nothing but 11 plus 5, 16. 16 minus 17 and minus 1. Minus 1 means decrease, 1 decrease. Minus 1 means 1 decrease. And the answer is decreased by minus 1. If you take this as this unoccupied cell, if you started, the solution is what is that? 1 decrease you got. And 102 minus 1, that means 101 you got. If I consider this as unoccupied cell, first I have considered. Okay, now how many unoccupied cells are there? Now this is completed. Next, what you have to do? You have to consider this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remaining 5 cells are there. You have to do the procedure 5 times. Whatever change in value you got, if you got increase or decrease, just you have to identify. So I got decrease minus 1 here. So next I will consider same step number 2. So next what I will do, I will consider this cell number. What is this cell number? Unoccupied cell. Next unoccupied cell is what is this cell number? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 4 I will consider. So consider the unoccupied cell. Unoccupied cell 1, 4. Consider the unoccupied cell 1, 4. So 1, 4 I will consider. So same table as it is. So 1. So actually this is the main table. So 2, 3, 11, 7. This is 1, 0, 6, 1. This one is 5, 8, 15, 9. 15, 9. 15, 9. Okay. So now whatever allocations are there, this is 1. This is 5. This one is 1. This one is 6. And this one is 3. This one is 3. This one is 1. So this is the actual values you got. Now this one is completed. Now I am considering this cell. This is also unoccupied. So I am considering this one. Wherever you are assigning the unoccupied cell, there you have to assign plus 1. So I have to start the loop from here onwards. There are only 2 ways are there. You can go like this. Otherwise you can go like this. So I have a confusion which way I have to go. Both sides you have two corners. So I want only one corner point. Already I got one corner point. So what I will do, suppose if I take corner point is this one. So I cannot go like this. So again you have to go this one. If I take corner point, loop definition says 3 corner points should be there. So what I will do, so directly I will take here, so that in the column only I got 2 corner points. So same concept. Suppose if I take this as a corner point, you have to move only this side. This side way is not there. So you cannot consider this one. Again, loop definition says 3 corner points you won't get. So directly I will move this one, so that I will get only 2 corner points. Okay. So this is unoccupied. So directly I will move like this. Directly I will move like this. This is an occupied cell. So last one is this, nothing but this one. Directly I will join because only 2 corner points should be there. So wherever you are starting the loop, that is plus 1. So this is minus 1. So if this is minus 1, this is plus 1. If this is plus 1, if this is minus 1, this is minus 1. So I hope you understood. So all the unoccupied cells, you have to repeat the procedure like this until all the unoccupied cells will be finished. Okay. So wherever plus is there, you have to add. Plus 1 means add, minus 1 means subtract. So again, I have to draw the table 2, 3, 11, 7, 1, 0, 6, 1, 5, 8, 15, 9, 5, 8, 15, 9. So this is nothing but Okay. Now loop cells first I will finish. So loop cells means what is this one? This one is 7. This one is added. That means 1 is added. Now this is occupied cell. This is 1 minus 1, 0. 0 means this is an occupied cell. This is an occupied cell. Next plus 1. Plus 1 means 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 means 7. Now this one minus 1. 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 means 0. 0 means no value. 0 means again no value. So this is also unoccupied. This is also unoccupied now. Okay. So I hope you understood. So only I got plus 1 here and plus 1 here. So minus 1, it is reduced. 0, 0. 0, 0 means non-basic cells. Okay. So now, actually, this is the table. This is the table. So I am choosing first one is completed now, second one. So don't see this table. This table is only for answer purpose. Okay. So remaining values are as it is. Remaining values is 5. And this one is 1. And this one is 6. 7 I got already. So 15, 3 is there as it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we got. So 1 is reduced, 2 are reduced here. So 1 minus 1 means both are zeros. So that means how much cost change is there? So just I will rub this data. So how much change is there now? How much change is there? So transportation cost directly I will write. How much change is there? See here. So plus 1 means it is added. 7 is added. 7 is added. Plus 1 means 7 is added. First you can write add values. So this is plus 1. This is plus 1 means what is that? 5 is added. Plus 1 means 5 is added. And next do minus values. So minus values means what is that? This is minus 1. Minus 1 means minus 9 is subtracted. This is also minus. Minus means minus 2 is subtracted. So that means what is this value? 12. This is 11. 12, 11 means 1. 1 means increase. So what is the solution you got for the, if you take this one, 102 plus 1. And this is increase. This is decrease. Like that you can remember. 102 is the original value of VAM. So 102 minus 1. First occupied, unoccupied cell, if you consider, you are getting 102 minus 1. That is 101. So this is 102 plus 1. You are getting 103. Increase. Increase. This is decrease. Now 2 occupied cells are completed. This one is completed. This one is completed. Next you have to go for this one until all the occupied cells are complete. Unoccupied cells are completed. Until you finish all the unoccupied cells. So next, again draw the table case 3. That means third unoccupied cell. What is the cell number? This cell number is 21. 21. Now I will take 2, 1. This unoccupied cell I will consider. So that means 2, 3, 11, 7. Next one is 1, 0, 6, 1. And next one is 5, 8, 15, 9. 5, 8, 15, 9. So 2, for this 2, 1 is there. This is the original table. For this 3, 5 is there. For this 1, 1. For this 5, 6. And for this 15, 3. And for this 9, 1. For this 9, 1. Okay, this is the original table. Now this one is completed. This one is completed. Now I have to consider this one. This one is a corner point wherever you are assigning. So assign plus 1. Assign plus 1. Now you have to start the loop. So here how many ways are there? 1, 2, 3 ways are there. You can go any way. So you can go directly like this. Suppose if you go like this, 3 ways are there. Suppose I will eliminate the ways. Suppose if I go like this, next element is here. You have to come here, and there is no occupied cell now. So loop definition fails. So you cannot go upper side. So either you can go like this, otherwise you can go like this. So you can, your wish, you can go any side. So obviously I will go like this because only one occupied cell is there. Okay. So next I don't want 3 points. So directly what I will do, I will consider this one as a corner point, and then this one, and then this is the corner ending point. So this is plus 1 means this is minus 1. This is plus 1. This is again minus 1. So again, you have to draw the table, whatever values you got. So quickly you can draw roughly. So this is 2, 3, 11, 7. This is 1, 0, 6, 1. 1, 0, 6, 1. This is 5, 8, 15, 9. 15, 9. So first I will finish the loop. Loop means wherever you get plus 1, just add. So this is plus 1 here starting loop. So this is occupied now. This is 1 you got. So this is minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0 means this is unoccupied now. This is unoccupied. Okay, and then plus 1. Plus 1 means what you will get? 1 here. 1 plus 1, 2 you will get here. Plus 1 means 1 plus 1, 2. This is minus 1. That is 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 means 5. 6 minus 1 means 5. And next remaining values are as it is. Remaining values means this is 1. This is 5. Okay, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this one is occupied. Unoccupied is this one. This one 15 per 3. Okay, right. Now again you have to calculate. So wherever plus is there, you can add. Wherever minus is there, that is a change. Okay. So here only loop cells you can consider. Remaining is not required. So loop cells, this is added. Added means plus 1 is added. Plus 1 is added. And again plus 1. Here plus 1. Plus 1 is added means what is the value added? 9 is added. So plus 9. Next minus values you have to subtract. Minus 1 means this is 0. 0 means what is the value? Minus 1 is subtracted. In this minus 1 is subtracted. Minus 1 is subtracted means minus 5. Minus 5. So that means what is the value? 10 minus 6. 10 minus 6 means 4. Okay, so 4 is nothing but increasing. So increasing means 102 plus 4. 106 you are getting. For if you to consider this one is this unoccupied cell. This unoccupied cell. Okay, similarly, you have to repeat. You have to repeat all the unoccupied cells. All the unoccupied cells. Now you got 1, 4. Next, this one is completed. Next, you have to consider this one. Next, you have to consider this one. Okay, so what is the cell number? 2, 2. So 2, 2. Next, you have to consider the cell number 2, 2. Okay. So I will consider this one until you finish all the occupied cells. Until you finish all the unoccupied cells. Sorry. Until you finish all the unoccupied cells. What is the cell number? 2, 2. So next I will take 2, 2. So values are same. 2, 3, 11, 7. This one is 1, 0, 6, 1. This is 5, 8, 15, 9. 15, 9. 15, 9. Okay, now wherever you get the, just make the allocations. This is 1, this is 5, and this one is 1, and this one is 3, and this one is 6, and this one 9. So these are the 6 occupied cells. Now this is completed, this one is completed, this one is completed. Now I will start here. So wherever you are starting, that is plus 1. Okay, now identify loop. So how many ways are there? 1, 2, 3. So you cannot go like this. This is eliminated. This is an occupied cell. Either you can go like this, otherwise you can go like this. So I will directly go like this because only one occupied cell is there. Okay, so I don't have a choice here. You cannot go like this. So obviously you have to go like this. So next one, this one. Okay, so next only one way. One way means directly I will move like this. Next occupied cell is this one. Next I can go like this. Only one way is there. You can choose this one or you can choose this one. But if I consider this one, I cannot go like this. So there is no alternative. So directly I will choose this one because only in any row or any column 2 corner points should be there. Next I will go like this. Loops definition. Loop starts in the same cell and also ends in the same cell. So that's why I will join these cells. So wherever you are getting plus 1, this is minus 1. If this is minus 1, this is plus 1. If this is plus 1, this is minus 1. If this is minus 1, this is plus 1. If this is plus 1, this is minus 1. So if you observe in any single row or single column, only 2 corner points are there, except this one, all are corner points only. 1, 2 corner points, 3 also corner points. This one is also corner point. This one is also corner point. Okay, so a different loop I am getting, but loop definition satisfies. So quickly you can do. So that means what is the values you have here? 2, 3, 11, 7. Next one is 1, 0, 6, 1. Next one is 5, 8, 15, 9. 15, 9. Okay. Now wherever you get unoccupied, first this is unoccupied cell, first finish this one. So that means plus 1 means 1 is added. So minus 1 means 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 means 4. Plus 1 means 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 means 2. 1 plus 1 means 2. Next minus 1. Minus 1 means 5. Next this is plus 1. Plus 1 means 2. Plus 1 means 2. And this is minus 1. Minus 1 means 0. 0 means this is also eliminated. This one is eliminated now. 0. Okay. Now this is the same value 15. 3 you will get. Same as this. Okay. So this one is 0 now. Okay. So now what is the change? Wherever plus 1 is there, you are adding. So don't see this one. See this one. Plus 1. First I will finish this one. Plus 1. Plus 1 means 0. Plus wherever plus 1 is there, this one is completed. Plus 1. Plus 1 means 1 is added. That means 2 is added. 2 plus next plus 1. Where is plus 1 is there? Plus 1. So 9 is added. Now I think plus 1s are finished. 1, 2, 3 are finished. Now go for minus 1s. So minus 1 means minus 1 means 1 is reduced. 1 is reduced means what is the value? Actual value 3 is reduced. Minus 3. This is minus 5. This is minus 5. And this is minus 1. This is minus 1. So pluses are completed, minuses are completed. See this one. So how many plus are there? 1, 2. So that's why I'm adding. How many minus are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 are there. So what is this value? This is 11. 11 minus 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. 2 means positive. Positive means increasing. So just you have to identify only decreasing values. Increasing values. Optimum solution is closer to RAM solution. Otherwise less. You won't get more. Whenever you are getting more, you can skip those values. Increasing means I don't want increasing values. So just I am checking all the values, whether it is increasing or decreasing. Only decreasing values you will consider. Okay, now this one is completed. Now 4 are completed. 1, 2, 3, 4 are completed. Fifth one and sixth one you have to do. So right, next I will consider this one. I will consider that one. What is the cell number? Cell number is 2, 3. Next I will consider 2, 3. So quickly you can write 11, 7. This one is 1, 0. I hope you understood now how to calculate. 5, 8, 15, 9. 5, 8, 15, 9. Okay. Now original values. What are the values? 1. This is 5. This is 1. And this one is 3. And this one is 6. And this one is 1. Okay. Now where you have to start? 1, 2, 3, 4 completed. Fifth one. I have to start here. Wherever you are starting, plus 1. You have to assign. You have to assign plus 1. Now how many ways are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you cannot go like this. You cannot go like this. These are unoccupied. These are unoccupied cells. Occupied cells are not there. So you can move like this. Otherwise you can move like this. Okay. Next you cannot move like this. So obviously you have this one only. Suppose you have a doubt whether I have to choose this one or I have to choose this one. Suppose if I choose this one, so then we will go here. Then you will come here. So then you cannot go any side. So that means loop definition fails. So obviously I won't consider this one. I will consider this one only. So this one. Next, loop definition means loop starts in the same cell and also ends in this. Plus 1 means minus 1. Minus 1 means plus 1. Plus 1 means minus 1. Okay. Now again quickly draw the table. So 2, 3, 11, 7. Next one is 1, 0, 6, 11, 6, 1. Next one is 5, 8, 15, 9. 15, 9. 15, 9. Okay. So now wherever loop is there, first do this one. Where you have started loop, this is plus 1. Plus 1 means per 6, you are getting 1 occupied. This is minus 1. Minus 1. 1 minus 1 means 0. This is ignored now. This is unoccupied. Next, minus 1 means what you will get? 2. Minus 1 means 2. Plus 1 means this is 2. Remaining cells are as it is. Remaining cells means 1. This one is 5. And this one is 6. Now what is the change you got? What is the change you got here? So where is the loop? Plus 1 first you have to write. Plus 1 means 6 is added. Plus, where is plus 1? This one is plus 1. 1 is added means 9 is added actually. Minus 1. Minus 1. So where minus 1 is there? That means minus 1 is subtracted. For this, minus 1 is reduced. And actually 15 is reduced. Minus 15. And 15 minus 16. That means minus 1. Minus 1 means decreasing. Minus 1 means decreasing. Now this one is completed. Last occupied cell. What is the last unoccupied cell? Last unoccupied cell is this one. You can consider this one. Consider what is the cell number? 2, 3, 2. Consider and do it first. 3, 2. Last one is 3, 2. Just I will make it as first 2, 3, 11, 7, and then 1, 0, 6, 1, and then 5, 8, 15, 9. 5, 8, 15, 9. What is the actual values? Actual values are this is 1, this is 5, this one is 1, this one is also 1, this one 3, and this one is 6. This one is 6. Okay. So now I will go for this cell, last unoccupied cell. Now I will consider this one. So wherever you are considering, assign plus 1. Okay. Now I have a choice. I can go like this. Otherwise I can go like this. Otherwise I can go like this. Okay. So there are 3 ways are there. 4 ways are there. You can go anywhere. So obviously you can go like this. Otherwise you can go like this. Single occupied cell is there. I will directly go like this. Suppose if I go like this. Next what happened? I have to consider this one. Next I have to consider this one. Then I think loop exists here. So loop exists here. So directly I will go like this. Because if you go like this, what happened here? You will get here the loop will be stopped. Suppose if I consider this one, loop definition fails. So obviously I have to consider this one. And next corner point is this one. Next corner point is this one. And last corner point is this one. So this is plus 1 means this is minus 1. This is minus 1 means this is plus 1. This is minus 1. This is minus 1. Okay. So now you can draw the table. What is the values you are getting? 2, 3, 11, 7. This one is 1, 0, 6, 1. And this one is 5, 8, 15, 9. 15, 9. Okay, now you can consider this is first loop where you started the loop. This is so for 8 1 you will get, and then this is -1. -1 means 5, and this is +1. +1 means 2, and this is -1. -1 means 4. Remaining values are as it is 1, 1, and this one is 3 is as it is. So that means what is that? Where is +1? +1 is there. This one. So +8 is added. Plus next +1. Next +1 is this one. +2 is added. Next -8. So -1 is there. -1 is means actually -3 is subtracted. -5 means -1 means -5 is subtracted. That means what is the value you are getting? 10 - 8. 10 - 8 means 2. It is also increasing. It is also increasing. Now we have completed all the unoccupied cells. Now we have completed all the unoccupied cells. Now we have completed all the unoccupied cells. I hope you understood how we have completed all the unoccupied cells. Just I will write the table. So just I will write the table. So how many unoccupied cells are there actually? So that cell numbers I will write first, unoccupied cell numbers. So you have to make it as a table. So case is the first column, and then number of basic cells. That means number of occupied cells. Okay, basic cells, and then overall cost, and next column change in rupees, change in value, change in rupees or change in value. Okay, and then last column description. So these are the things you require. This is non-basic cell, number of unoccupied cells. Sorry, unoccupied. Only you have to take unoccupied cells. So how many cases you got? How many unoccupied cells? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the first one? First one I got. What is that cell number? 1, 3. So 1, 3 overall cost is what you got, -1 you got. I think you have already done that one. So -1 means what is that? 101. What is the change value? -1. Actually 102 is there. So -1 you got. That means 102. So description is decrease. Next unoccupied. This is 1, 4. Next unoccupied 1, 4 you have taken. What you got? You got +1. You got +1. +1 means what you will get? So this is 102 + 1. 102 + 1 means 103. Original value is 102. Original value got 102. So this is increase. Next unoccupied cell. This is 2, 1. So 2, 1. What you got actually? 2, 1 +4 you got. +4 means 102 + 4, 106. Actually you got +4. +4 means increase. Next unoccupied 2, 2. 2, 2. So 2, 2 means what is that? 2, 2 value you got? 2, 2 +2 you got. So +2 means 102 + 2, 104. +2 means again increase. Okay, next unoccupied cell. Next, what is this one? 2, 3. 2, 3, I think you will get -1 again, decrease you got. So decrease means 102 - 1, 101, -1, decrease. Last one, last cell number 7, what you got? 2, 3, 2. 3, 2 +2 you got. +2 means what is that? 102 + 2, 104. +2 means increase. So increase I don't want. Optimum solution means always it should be equal or less than VAM method answer. So less than means I will take only decrease. So how many decrease values are there? This one is decrease, this one is decrease. Here also -1, here also -1. So what is the solution for this particular problem? Only how to say decrease. Suppose decrease is not available. You got all our increases. Then whatever VAM method answer, that is your answer. If decreases are there, go for decreases. In that, what is the minimum value? How to identify? So, but in this case, -1, both are same decreases. So you got 101. So 101 is the optimum solution for this particular problem by using stepping stone method. Suppose if you got all our increases, then whatever VAM method answer, that is your final answer. Suppose if you got decreases, then go for minimum value in decreases. So how many decreases you got here? 2. So both the cases I got 101. So what is the answer for this particular problem? Minimum Z equal to 101 for the cells. What is that? 1, 3. Otherwise 2, 3. So this is about stepping stone method. So now I have sent the procedure to you. Just go through the procedure. Now you can understand better. So I hope you understood. If you have any doubt later on, you can ask me. In the next class, you can ask me. Thank you.